What up? Welcome to Motivation. I'm your host, BM. Stands for Big Motivation, and I'm gonna help you be motivated today. First off, what's up, everybody? 여러분 안녕하세요. What up? What up? What up? What up? 예, 되게 오랜만이죠. 예, it's been a cool minute, huh? How y'all feeling tonight? How's everyone doing? How's everyone living their lives? 요즘에 다 어떠세요, 여러분? What's good? Thank you. 모자 칭찬 많이 받네요. Is that cool bandana print? 저 bandana print 사랑하는 거 다 아시죠? I love that bandana print. That bandana print is swag. Super swag. 감기 걸렸어요? You caught a cold? 요즘에 또 많이 추워지니까 감기가 유행이죠. 따뜻한 음식 많이 드시고 have some tea. 차, you know, 유무차? 그 레몬차? 유무차는 아니고 레몬차 드시고 감기 약도 많이 드시고 no. 일단 오늘은 제가 Vlive을 킨 이유 the reason I turned Vlive today on is because we're gonna talk about motivation. I feel like I'm in need of a lot of motivation right now, and a lot of fans are in need of a lot of motivation right now. So I'm here to talk about that. 제가 I look tired. 좀 피곤해요. I am pretty tired right now. It's 지금 한국에서 right now it's 2:30 p.m. and I was up late last night. I was up till like I think around like 6 a.m. But just working on some tracks and whatnot. But yeah, man, I'm trying my best to stay motivated right now. Motivation이 한국말로 뭐지? 한번 통역 기계한테 물어볼게요. 자극, 유도, 부여, 그러니까 동기부여, 학습 의욕 유발? 아무튼 그런 거죠. 해야게 동기부여가 제일 가까운 거죠. And I'm finna talk about it today because man 저조차도 요즘에 동기부여? 자극을 찾기 되게 어려워요 요즘에. You know, I feel like it's hard for me to find a little bit of motivation these days. Like I'm in the studio, I swear 7 days a week I'm in the studio and like I'm trying to, you know, pull out these tracks, pull out these beats, and like there are nights where I'm sitting in front of the computer, I'm just like I don't know what I'm making. And I don't know where this is going. But there are times where it goes like that and it goes a completely different way that I didn't even expect, that I like way better than the plan I had in the beginning. But it's dope, man. But going back to what I was talking about, motivation, I think we all need to have that drive, that inner drive, you know what I mean? Like these days it's all there for me. You know what I mean? It's all there. Like I know what I want. I know how to do it. It's just the worst part, the hardest part is getting myself out of bed. 예. 제가 요즘에 의욕은 항상 넘치지만 침대에서 일어나는 게 되게 제일 힘든 것 같아요. 이게 그 이유 중에 하나는 제가 탄수화물이랑 설탕을 아예 끊어버렸어요. 그러니까 가끔마다 뭐 소다 한 입 정도 마실 때도 있고 그러는데 뭐 한 달 전까지만 해도 투어하면서도 먹고 싶은 거 다 먹으면서 몸이 사실 망가졌어요. 그래서 일주일 전에 제가 마음 잡았고 다시 다이어트를 시작하려고 해서 일주일 전에 닭가슴살이랑 계란만 먹기 시작했어요. 근데 이게 진짜 힘든 게 뭐냐면 그 전에는 한 달 전에 1 month ago so pretty much what I said is for a month while I was touring I was pretty much just eating everything I want, sugar, soda, alcoholic beverages, steak, rice, everything. But then I realized my body doesn't look like the way it used to. So I kind of started this new project again. 제가 새로 사실 새로 다시 마음을 잡았죠. Yeah. A week ago I said no, I can't be you know what I mean, like I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people, and most importantly I'm gonna disappoint myself if I keep eating like this and kind of like cheating myself and telling myself it's okay. 제가 언젠가부터 자기 합리화하기 시작하는 거예요. You know what I mean, like 먹어도 되겠지, 이거 한 번 먹어도 뭐 그만큼 찌겠어. You know what I mean, like if I eat that much, like am I really gonna get this big? That led from one to another. Like one meal turns into a week long worth of meals because you end up telling that you're making it a habit to tell yourself it's okay. You know what I mean? You're making it a habit to tell yourself, oh, I could take this. I could eat this plate of food and I'll work it off in the morning. It'll be fine. And that's what I was doing. I wasn't out of the gym. I was still very consistent in my gym routine, but my diet routine was bad. And for those of you who have a body that gains fat percentage really easily, you're on the same boat as me. 제가 체지방이 조금 빨리 붙는 편이어서 옛날에 조금 좀 지방이 좀 많이 있었던 편이어가지고 제가 금방 또 쪄요. 금방 빠지기도 하지만 근데 제가 그냥 스스로한테 말했죠. 계속 자기 합리화 이제 그만하고 마음을 좀 잡고 다시 해야 되지 않나 해서 제가 일주일째 지금 닭가슴살이랑 계란만 먹고 있어요. 이 방식이 제가 한 4년 전에 어떤 선배님의 뮤비를 출연하기 전에 한 달 반 동안 이렇게 했는데 굉장히 힘들었었어요. 제가 매일 머리 아프고 현기증도 되게 잘 오고 그랬는데, 근데 그때 당시에 그렇게 아프고 그렇게 힘들어도 의욕이 너무 넘쳐서 이렇게 아파야만 내가 원하는 결과가 나오겠지. 그러니까 제가 되게 믿고 있는 말이랑 똑같죠. 이제 그 고생 없이 발전이 없단 말이 여기서 또 이게 그게 되는 거죠. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. 무리는 안 하고 있어요. 무리는 안 하고 있고 사실 제일 힘든 거는 힘들다고 생각하면 탄수화물이 안 들어가니까 갑자기 이렇게 다이어트를 훅 바뀌니까 몸에 그런 그러니까 생각보다 그게 있더라고요. 이게 느낌 매일 에너지의 차이가 있고 사람들이 저를 볼 때 며칠 전부터 얼굴이 너무 헬쑥하고 왜 이렇게 항상 피곤해 보이냐 이렇게 얘기하시는데 확실히 탄수화물이 없이 사는 게 힘들긴 힘들더라고요, man. Living without carbs, like all of a sudden, like cutting out your carbs from your diet out of nowhere, it has a big toll on your body. Like it really has. You really feel a big, sense of a big difference in energy. But I'm not really doing this for anyone else. I'm kind of doing this for myself. You know what I mean? Kind of to tell me that I can do it. I think it's good to always put a challenge on yourself. And always, kind of strive to be a better you than you were yesterday. And it's hard, man. The motivation isn't always there. Like, you have 365 days a year, and you're not going to be motivated 24 hours of every day of that year. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's hard. But I think I posted something earlier on the gram. I pretty much said, your actions become your habits. And it's good to make sure you choose wisely of what you're doing. 제가 아까 전에 SNS에 올린 글이 있는데 행동이 버릇이 된다는 얘기인데 뻔한 얘기죠. 되게 뻔한 얘기고 모두 다 아는 얘기인데 제가 지금 당장 선택하는 행동이 또 나중에 또 선택하기가 계속 해야 이게 나한테 익숙해지고 덜 힘들어진다는 얘기죠. 그래서 일주일 전에 제가 더 이상 이렇게 살다가 저도 나중을 생각해서 다시 몸을 만들기 너무 힘들겠다. 그래서 다시 푸시를 한 거죠. You know what I mean? I gotta push myself. And it's hard to quit. Quitting is the hardest part, to be completely real with you. Like, look at me, bro. It's 2:30 p.m. right now. I got mad bags under my eyes, and these aren't usually there when I'm eating carbs. So yeah, man. It's hard. It's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth it, and when you achieve that goal, it doesn't stop there either. Like you'll be satisfied like for that moment, but it doesn't stop, man. Like I remember like a couple years ago, my boy Drew, we were hitting the gym every day nonstop. All we were eating were chicken breasts and eggs, and we were feeling good, looking good, and like super confident. I don't know what happened. I think that year, at the end of the year, I started to. It was wintertime too. It's funny. Like, I think I tend to be less motivated, and a little bit more like uh, less energetic when wintertime comes. And I'm like a polar bear, man. I'm like when winter comes, I need to hibernate. Like I can't. If I don't have sleep when it's cold, can't do nothing. You know what I mean? But I think right now, which is why I think right now is a very, very crucial time for me to set my mind straight and try to make, new habits, good habits. So yeah, man, that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here trying to really, really take my body back to where I want it to be. And it's not only for the look, you know what I mean? 제가 단지 이게 보기 좋기 위해서 만드는 것보다 에너지의 차이도 있으면서 자신감의 차이도 있으면서 그냥 뭘 계속 움직이고 싶어요. 제가 생각했던 몸이 될 때 그래도 유지해야 되니까 움직여야 되겠다. 움직이고 싶다. 그런 마음이 생기니까 이게 포기를 안 하게 되고, 그러니까 그때쯤이 됐을 때 아까 전에 얘기했던 거랑 조금 연결되죠. 이제 버릇이 된 거죠. 이제 버릇이 돼 버리니까 쉽잖아요. 쉽고 이게 그 안에서도 즐거움도 찾고, 그러니까 그 레벨 그 단계로 이게 이제 지금 올라가려고 하는 거죠. 기분도 좋고 몸이 좋으면 보기도 좋은 것도 기분 좋지만 진짜 그냥 기분이 좋아져요. 이게 에너지도 넘치고 몸에 근육도 있고 건강도 좋아지니까 기분이 좋아요. Yeah, man. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today. Motivation is big. You gotta stay motivated. You know what I mean? What else should we talk about today? My workout routine. My workout routine is really simple, honestly. 요즘에 제가 등 2두, 가슴, 어깨, 그리고 다리 운동을 해요. 어깨도 3두를 원래 많이 했었는데 제가 봤을 때는 제 3두가 이게 자랑이 아니라 너무 커져요. 3두 운동하면. 그러니까 모든 사람들마다 발달이 잘 되는 근육이 있는데 저는 3두가 생각보다 너무 잘 발달돼 가지고 3두 운동을 하면 이게 다른 근육들이랑 상대적으로 봤을 때 너무 커지니까 여기랑 2두가 되게 조그매 보이니까 저는 그런 모습이 별로 안 좋아해요. 저는 어깨가 상대적으로 잘 발달되지 않는 편이어가지고 요즘에는 3두를 아예 패스하고 어깨를 많이 하고 있죠. 왜냐면 3두는 어차피 가슴 운동을 하면서 3두도 같이 운동이 들어가요. 그래서 I'm pretty much saying my workout routine I do it in 3 cycles. Three different workouts in in a cycle. I do back and bi, I do chest and shoulders, and I do legs. And each one of those days, I do abs. So I do abs almost every day. Like, my abs do not get big. They've never been there when I was young. I never had too much. I never ran too much. So abs every day. It's the only way they come out. It says connection isn't stable. Is it stable now? Connection. Yeah, it's stable. Connection is stable. My life is stable. But we work towards that. You know what I mean? You have to work towards that. But yeah, man. Back and by, chest and shoulders, legs, abs every day. I have a really bad I don't. Oh, before I say this, I'll say this. I don't work out my triceps. A lot of people ask me why I don't work out my triceps. My triceps get ridiculously big when I work them out. Like, long time ago, I used to work them out really heavy, and I didn't realize it back then because I had a little bit more fat on me. But nowadays, now that I dropped a little bit of fat, when I work out my triceps, in comparison to my other arm muscles, they get too big. They get too big, so it just looks like my arm is just all triceps. Like, you can't even see my biceps. My biceps, there's no, you know what I mean? It looks like there's no biceps in comparison. So when I do back and bi, I try to go a little bit harder on my biceps. I skip my triceps and I go as hard as I can on my shoulders because shoulder workouts, like, my shoulders don't get as big. Like, my shoulders get they're not the muscle that I have confidence in. So I kind of try to work on it a lot more. So yeah, man, that's pretty much my workout routine. Like, maybe I'll set a day. I know I did a gym session Vlive like last year with my buddy Drew, and I think it's about time that I do a new one. So maybe sometime in the near future I'll do one on chest, and maybe I'll do one on legs, my leg days. But yeah, someone said, yeah, BM, you look super cute with some extra weight on. Woo, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Our my diet is strictly chicken breast and eggs and protein shakes. That's all I eat these days. Yeah. How many days in the gym? Uh, I try to not skip any days, but at the least 5 days a week. Like, even if I go out of the country and I gotta go, you know what I mean, to a different country, maybe to perform or for a different event. The first thing I do when I get to that country, no matter what time it is I go to the front desk and I ask him, is the gym open right now? And if it is, there it is. I'm at the gym. I'm at the gym right away. Stop by the room, switch up my clothes to my gym clothes, and I'm in the gym. 한 번 갈 때 몇 시간 하냐고요? 부위마다 다르지만 보통은 제가 어떻게 운동을 하냐면, 제가 20분에서 30분 그 유산소를 해요. 이게 인클라인 될 수 있잖아요. 그 트레드밀 머신, 그 완전 15 제일 최대급으로 인클라인을 해버리고 20분 동안 걷거나, 아니면 아예 이게 인클라인 안 하고 그냥 평지에 한 9에서 10단계로 그냥 계속 뛰어요. 뛰면서 한 5분 뛰고 2분 동안 걷고 5분 뛰고 2분 동안 걷고, 그렇게 20분에서 30분을 유산소를 하고 나서 바로 운동을 시작해요. 등 운동은 한 4개 하고요. 4개에서 4세트, 3세트에서 4세트까지 하고, 그 다음에 이두 운동은 3개 정도 해요. 제가 이렇게 curl하고 hammer curl하고, 그 다음에 이렇게 burnout 하는 그 가벼운 무게로 하는 거 있는데, 그렇게 보통 하면 한 1시간 반, 길면 2시간 정도 되는 것 같아요. Yeah. It usually takes about like I usually spend around like an hour and a half to 3 hours, 2 hours in the gym. 3 hours, man, that would be crazy. I think I have spent 3 hours in the gym before, but I think I was really taking my time back then. So, yeah. Tutorial on my exercises. I'm about to. I think I gotta do a whole different V app in the gym if I want to show you that. But not a bad idea at all. Yeah, man. 요즘에 여러분은 어때요? 좀 겨울 되니까, 그러니까 한국에 계신 분들은 이제 겨울 됐으니까 이불 밖으로 나가기 좀 힘들어졌죠? 저도 그래요. 네, 저도 이불 밖으로 나가기 너무 힘들어서. Man, if you guys are in a country where it gets really cold during the winter time, whew, I feel you. I feel how hard it is to come out of bed. Coming out of bed is hard. Like, I think that's the hardest thing, to just take initiative and start your day. Starting your day is probably the hardest part of every day. Like, just, getting out of bed. Yeah, man. 미국에 계신 분들은, 그러니까 웨스트사이드 쪽에 있으면 되게 좋겠네요. 부러워요. I'm jealous of everyone in the west side right now because it doesn't get too cold out there. How do I lose weight? Dieting is everything. 다이어트 없이는 살을 뺄 수가 없어요. If you don't control what you eat, you will never lose weight. You will never ever lose weight. Diet is everything, bro. You could work out. You could be the hardest, gym goer. You could be the most consistent. You could have so much consistency in your fitness life, but if you have no control of what you eat whatsoever, there's no point. Like, you'll just become super strong and super big and bulky. But if that's what you're going for, by all means, eat what you need, eat what you want. But if you're trying to look like cut and nice and just slim, you gotta watch what you eat. It really is. It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's the hardest thing. Dieting is the hardest thing. Like I said before, it's actions becoming habits. You know what I mean? You need to you it gets easier after the second week. 2주째 됐을 때는 그 다이어트 하는 게 익숙해져. Everything takes, you know what I mean? I'm gonna look up conditioning. Conditioning is pretty much there's psychological conditioning, there's physical conditioning. So conditioning, the definition is, in physiology, a behavioral process whereby a response becomes more frequent or more predictable in a given environment as a result of reinforcement, with reinforcement typically being a stimulus or reward for a desired response. So pretty much what they're saying is make it behavioral. You know what I mean? Make it a behavioral process is it's a behavior you do. It becomes a part of you. You know what I mean? It's who you are. And in order to do that, you gotta condition yourself. Continue to put your mind in the aspect where I need to eat this every day. I need to stay away from this every day. If you go on with that mindset, on the second week, your mind doesn't tell it anymore. Your body is already used to it, and your body's just gonna be like, I'm not, I don't feel the need to eat sugar right now. I feel the need to eat chicken breasts and eggs, and I feel the need to stay away from these really delicious hot Cheetos that my friend gave me 10 bags of that are super delicious. I gotta put that to the side. Until how long? I don't know. Who knows? But right now, that's not what I'm trying to eat because my body's, it needs the chicken breast. See what I mean? Like, my mind's already going to hot Cheetos right now. Like, I'm not conditioned fully yet. I'm only on my first week, the end of my first week of my dieting and hard working out, but conditioning is very very important if you're trying to make something a habit. And conditioning doesn't only I think consist of the dieting life, but conditioning also is very big mentally. Like, say for instance, maybe you're working out. The word conditioning is used a lot in basketball, soccer, um, football. I've heard it used a lot for back in the day when I was in high school. Like, okay, we're gonna go into conditioning now. When they say that, it means you're about to run a lot. They're about to get you to run just nonstop running. And why? Because that's what you do in the game. You know what I mean? You're nonstop running in the game. Swimming as well. You know, I think another word for it would be cardiovascular conditioning. So yeah, man, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but from what I remember, conditioning in sports usually means you're getting your body ready to run all. You know, you in a game. There's like what, an hour and a half a game. If you're gonna be constantly running for that long, you have to be constant. You have to and be comfortable in a comfortable state. You have to run way longer while you're training. So in that aspect, conditioning is also very very important. Um, yeah, man. I miss playing football. I wasn't on the high school team. I actually, um, my mom told me, football is really dangerous, bashing heads against one another. She didn't want me getting a concussion or something. But I love football. I love watching it. My high school football team got down. I tried out for the basketball team, but I was too fat. I was too chubby. I wasn't fast enough, so I didn't quite cut it. But I did play in middle school. But I was fairly good too. I think I was a fat boy, but I was a fast fat boy. Like I would like juke out all these little skinny dudes. I'd be like, ooh ooh ooh, you know what I mean? You juke past them real quick and put it in the basket. Like I was a really athletic, chubby guy. Need I remind? I also skateboarded when I was in high school. I think I didn't after I didn't make the basketball team and my mom didn't let me play football. I resorted to skateboarding and I lost a lot of weight skateboarding. But imagine a big chubby dude, 6'2" chubby dude on a skateboard. That's hard to imagine, huh? I would kill it on the skateboard, bro. I still got my skateboard in the what you call it, at my pad right now. Man, I haven't hit the skate park in a long time. I should go soon. But yeah. Yo, I was a skater boy. I was. I killed it on a skateboard. I'm telling you. I also, man, let me show you guys this. You guys see my ankle? Oh, man. That scar right there? I broke my ankle. I broke my ankle. You know how I broke my ankle? I broke my... Okay, let me see. If there's any skateboarders in here and you a big boy or a big girl, don't do stairs. Like you could do whatever you want on flat ground. You could do whatever you want on flat rails. At most, if you want to do stairs, do 4 stairs. If you go past that, you're gonna break something. I tried to ollie a 7 stair, and like what happened is, so I got my little tech deck right here. I tried to ollie a 7 stair. I was like boom, 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 right, and I landed the first one, but then I slipped out and I just slide like that, and then I was like, oh no, I got this. I'm big. I'm 6'2". I'm probably like nearly 200 pounds. I still got this. Like I landed it first time and then it slipped. So I tried to do it. I did it again. I was like, boom, bah. But then like right when I landed, my back foot is slipped off, and then like it went like, and then the bone on my outside, like my outside bone on my on my ankle, it broke inward. It broke inward, and the bone on this side, there's 2 bones, there's 2 ankle bones. It got pushed outwards, so I had to do a surgery, and they had to open me up and break that bone back inward and push this bone back inward. I still got like 5 screws and 2 plates on my ankle, but yeah, that was so funny, bro. I did the 7 stair. I broke my ankle. I heard a crack. It was like bop. Like you, when your bone cracks, it doesn't sound like a. It sounded like a. It just sounds like that. Like, you know what I mean. So right when like it broke, I was like, oh snap! Hey! To all my friends, I was like, hey, I think I broke something, bro. I think I broke something. They were like, no. You good? You good? You didn't break nothing. Like, get out the way so we can skate the 7 star. I was like, oh, you sure? They were like, yeah, you good? And then I was like, okay, all right. I walked it off. I'm like, all right, Ty, I'm straight. I'm straight. Grab my board. I just sat on the stair, right? I was like, I don't know if I can. I was like moving around my ankle. I was like, I don't know if I can skate right now. I don't know if this is a good time. I pull up my pants, I look at my skateboard, and I kid you not, the size that it swelled up to, oh my gosh. It looked like everything I ate that day went straight to my ankle. Like, my ankle was so swollen, bro. I couldn't see the bone. I couldn't see anything. It was swollen. I couldn't see any veins. It was just like, I looked at it and I was just like, yeah, that's broken. So I called my mom up. I was like, Mama, like, I think I broke my ankle. Can you come take me to the hospital or can you come pick me up? And she picked me up and then like, it was nighttime back then. So we got home and I was just icing my ankle and she was like, what'd you do? I was just like, I try to ollie a 7 star. She's like, you should not be doing that. You're big. I was like, yeah, well, go hard or go home. You know what I mean? I was motivated. See, I was super motivated. Hence the title of this V app, motivation. Oh man. So maybe sometimes motivation will get you to break your bones. So it's good to have a decent, like the right amount of motivation. I take that back. It's good to have endless amount of motivation, but just don't be stupid. You know what I mean? Don't be dumb and doing stuff that your body can't handle, and don't be pushing it to places, you know, that it shouldn't be going to. Like if you're 200 pounds, 6'2", and you're trying to ollie a 7 stair, and you're seeing all your friends and like all your like, you know, not too big friends doing this, so you want to try it. Like don't take your, you know what I mean? Don't take it to that. At least I tried though. You're right. You right. At least I tried. I tried and I failed horribly. Broke a bone while I was at it. They're like a $10,000 surgery on my ankle. Gosh, that was such a big toll on my mom's bank account. But but it was a good experience. From that day forward, stairs are not my thing, bro. I still skate. I started skating after that too, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't pretty bad. Like my best trick, if there's any skaters in here, my most consistent trick, flat ground trick, was the tray flip. Like, oh man, I had the tray flips on lock. I was tray flipping everything besides stairs. But yeah, man. If ever there was a game of skate, ollie, kick flip, and then a tray flip right away. Like tray flips, no one has tray flips on me. I used to dangle foot it too. If y'all know what dangle footing means. Like it's when like you do the trick and you put the one you popped on the leg back. I used to dangle for my trays. Yeah, I used to be good. But that was the end of my skateboarding dreams. Broke my ankle for 6 months. I was walking on crutches at school. Everyone's like, how you break your ankle? I was like, 7 stair. They're like, you doing a 7 stair? I was like, yeah, I know. It was kind of dumb. But yeah, that was a little background on me in high school. But going back to what I was talking about, conditioning, motivation. Yeah, now my mind's like stuck on skateboarding now. I just want to grab my board and go hit the skate park. But I'm in the studio right now, and I came here for a reason. I gotta pull out some more tracks and stuff. So we out here. Funny story, huh? Yeah. Let me ask you guys though, like, where do you guys find motivation? Because a lot of you are asking me right now how to stay motivated. How do you stay motivated? Maybe you can answer your own question yourself. What do you do when you need motivation? Like, or a better question, when you feel motivated, when is the most time where you feel motivated? When do you mostly feel motivated? Like, is it in the summer? Is it in the winter? Is it like what time of the day do you feel motivated? Maybe after you eat. Motivated by your music. Music is huge, bro. Like music is a big sense of motivation. Like for me, Um, I'll be in front of my keyboard. I'll be in front of my keyboard for like 8 hours, and like I'll I'll like I won't know what I'm doing, and then like I'll close the program. I'll go home, put on my earphones, listen to something. I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is what it was. This is what I need to make, and then I will come back here and I'll start doing it. So music is huge. You know what I mean? Music is also a very, very good source of motivation. Um, Anytime I'm not home, I usually feel really motivated. That is also very true. I think I think being on top of your bed and being in your home is such a big comfort zone that like when you're home, that's another thing with conditioning. When you're home, what do you usually do? You eat, relax, or sleep when you're home. You know what I mean? Watch TV, play games. Um, you know, unless you work at home, most people when they come home, it's their place of, you know what I mean, just just peace and resting. You know, you don't have anything else in your mind when you go home besides I've had a long day. I need a rest. So you've conditioned your mind to think that home is a place where you shouldn't have too many. You shouldn't be too active. So you're completely right about that. You know what I mean? If you're motivated anywhere outside your home, or if this is a better one. If you're feeling not motivated these days and you look at your schedule and most of the time you spend in your day is at home, maybe you need to go outside. Maybe you need to find something different outside. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. I feel motivated when it comes to helping people. That is super, super good. If you're motivated in helping people, then God has a calling for you because there's a lot of different ways you can help people. Me, I kind of wanna do it through music. I kind of want to make people feel motivated, make people feel like they could have a little bit of more positivity in their life through my music, whether it be through a sad song, whether it be through a happy song, whether it be through my through my group's music. I really hope for that. But shout out to you, man. You feel motivate. If you feel motivation out of helping people, that's awesome. You should help people every day. We should all help one another. Like that's one of the best things you could do in life. You know what I mean? So shout out to you. Like I commend you for that. That's dope. Yeah. I feel motivated watching other people succeed. Watching other people succeed. For me, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I do too. I feel very, very motivated. I see other people have something that I don't have, and I feel like, oh man, I need to go get that. Like, how did he get it? I need to study him. I need to go get that. I do that. I did that. I have done that. I've been doing that with a lot of different people I respect. But the thing that can get really dangerous in this aspect of motivation is if you base your idea of not motivation but success on what someone else has, once you get there as well, it's not gonna taste as good. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna tell yourself, oh man, why did I want this in the first place? You know what I mean? Like success, I think, isn't it should never be based on what someone else has, what what someone else has achieved. I think success should be completely based on you being a better you tomorrow than you were yesterday. And I don't mean that materialistically, like or financially. Like having $1 million would be dope. You know what I mean? It would be dope because I would live comfortably, and I would be able to buy and help people that I want to help and kind of like pay for my family and stuff. But if you want $1 million for jewels and to look flashy and stuff, that's like that's just in the moment. You know what I mean? So besides that, um, success really, like the idea of success is just to be happy. Like I think just being happy is being successful, and being happy is just having a sense of appreciation for what you have. I was watching this documentary on Bob Marley last night. Bob Marley, the real King BM. Bob Marley is the mindset of that man is it was just so beautiful, man. Like peace and positivity was everything to him. Like um his lyrics was just all about, it was just so straightforward. Like he's from Trenchtown, and he lived in a very, you know, he got um he got thrown away by his parents. Got very lucky. A producer, someone who's very well in the music industry, picked him up and had him live with him in Trenchtown. And Trenchtown was back then, from the documentary I saw, it was a very poor city with really, well, it was just broke. Everything looked broken. You know what I mean? Everything looked really broken. But he had such a dark past life, and music saved his life, and he became a symbol of peace and positivity. It's just so dope, so dope. I forgot what I was talking about, but oh, $1 million, right? Idea of success. I think watching a lot of Bob Marley interviews, it really changed the idea of success for me as well. I kind of tried to be appreciative of what I have, and not want more than I should have. It's one of the hardest things ever, because I still want $1 million. What, you know what I mean? Like having $1 million in the bank account would be awesome. Like I would be able to buy things I need. I wouldn't need to, you know, struggle financially. That'd be awesome. But I think basing your idea of success of on how much you have in the bank, how much jewels you have, how much gold you rock, I think that's a little bit different. And it's really hard to not base it on that. You know, when media is so big on all that type of stuff. But yeah, man, I think it's important to kind of base your happiness on like what you have right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you got, you know, are your parents, ask yourself, are your parents healthy? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food on the table? You know, do you have friends? Do you have something like a hobby you like to do? Do you have goals? If you have that, I think you're straight. You know what I mean? I think you're good. And you know, if you're a hidden card, I'm always supporting you, and I'm always, you know, trying to take my time out to talk about it. It got really deep for a second, but you know, I think this is a topic that needs to be talked about more, because um I get a lot of messages about people struggling, and I'm right there with you. I'm struggling right now too. Like I'm I'm in a place right now where I'm not having other people tell me, like, you know, other people put me down, but I'm kind of putting myself down. Like as an artist, like I'm trying to push myself and make things that um pretty much hopefully are accepted. But some days I'm very confident. Some days I'm like, oh, I know this song is gonna be a hit. I know this people are gonna feel this song. I feel it deep in my heart that this song is gonna be a hit. But there are other days where I make a new song and I'm just like, how am I gonna be a producer if I can't make songs like this like every time I produce? You know what I mean? But trial and error is also a big thing. You know what I mean? There will be error, and when there is error, you have to make sure it doesn't hurt your motivation. Like I'm having a hard time doing that too. You know what I mean? Like it's all about growth, and we all gotta, you know, we all growing together. Like I feel like me and our fans. Me and all of our hidden club, we growing together, as you know what I mean, as we're going. And that's what's so cool about this, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, man. Tiff will say just gotta stay open minded. That's a big one. That's a big one too. Having an open mind, about life in general is just very important. You know what I mean? Rose, produce from your heart and not from your mind. That's a big one. I'm gonna write that down right now. Produce from your heart and not from your mind. From your heart and not from your mind. I love that. Thank you for that, Rose. That's something that I'm gonna take. That's dope. Produce from your heart and not from your mind. I'm gonna try to keep that in mind, because this kind of stuck out to me, because a lot of the times when I produce, I'm in my head a lot. I'm in my head and I'm not feeling too much with my heart. I think this is something I'm gonna try to remember. I appreciate that. Tight. How do I keep working when I can't focus? Depends on the level of focus. Like if I'm really not able to focus, I kind of just I leave the room. I leave the room for a good 30 minutes. Go eat some chicken breasts and eggs, or just maybe grab a cup of coffee. Speaking of coffee, I'm gonna make some right now. I haven't had my daily dose of caffeine yet, so I'm about to have some coffee. Who's my bias and what? Oh. Any advice for getting your mind straight? Getting your mind straight? What do you mean? Like, where are you lacking in your mind? You know what I mean? Where are you lacking in your mind? How do you, in what aspect do you need to get your mind straight? You gotta ask yourself that. If you're trying to get your mindset in a place where it needs to be more motivated, I think, like I said before, look at your surroundings. Like, where are you right now? You know what I mean? Why is the coffee machine not on? Oh, okay, it doesn't have water. Yeah, look at where you are, you know what I mean, on your everyday life. But yeah, man. Do I listen to lo-fi? Nowadays I do, when it's chill. Yeah. Best inspiration for me, you guys. It really is. The best inspiration for me is nowadays when I produce, I base everything off of what my fans would want, like what you guys would want. Like, the question I always end up asking myself is, what kind of impact is it gonna have on you guys? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I feel in my heart, I have to feel in my heart that it's gonna make you feel some type of way. I have to feel like it's either gonna make you like, ooh, hey, oh man, I'm feeling this, make you bounce like that, or just sit down and be like, I need to change my life, or, I have a couple sad songs, and like sad songs, you know what I mean? Is it gonna make you feel like, I'm not alone, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, how are you guys gonna feel? Like, for me, Be Mine was kind of a cute one. Like, I kind of wanted you guys. The reason I danced like all goofy like that in the music video is because I wanted you to feel that too. You know, you like feel that bounce, hey. But the cover I did, the Mike Lowry cover I did. Shout out Mike Lowry. Listen to all their original stuff. They're crazy. But the Mike Lowry cover. That one personally, that one was just for me. But I wanted to give you visuals a little bit of Australia to kind of give you a sense of what we do and like how we feel when we're out of the country. So yeah, man. I usually take my coffee black. I got my swaggy little purple cup. Yeah, and I'm back in my room. Man, I like this room. You guys wanna see? Boom. This is an awesome room. I'm so appreciative, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I was producing a year ago, in one of the vocal rooms downstairs. And in the vocal rooms, they have like the speakers are they're good, but they're not great. So I had to base all my sound off of those speakers, and it was hard to see like what it would sound like in other places, and I was struggling. But about a year ago, my CEO, shout out my CEO, I love her to death. She treats me like she's my mom. Like she was like, I asked her, I was like, hey, there's a room open, and I really want to produce, and she's like, that's not yours yet? Like, what? Go take it. I was like, oh, really? And she was like, yeah, go use it. Make some dope stuff. And I was like, tight. Really, really appreciative. Here's one thing I need to tell you guys about DSP. Our CEO is one of the most loving people ever. Like, I love my label so much. I want to make DSP pop off so much. Our CEO, man, we had a conversation with her about like how she feels about her artists. Like, I don't know if I should say this. I'm gonna say it anyways. She started crying, like straight up. She started crying. Like she was like, you guys, we see the hard part of the company. You know what I mean? Like, making decisions, you know what I mean, clashing heads with people. That's kind of like, I wouldn't say ugly side, but like the difficult side of the company. But she was explaining that. She was like, I know you guys have your complaints. I know you guys have your thoughts. You guys are human beings. I understand. And like, she was like, I'm not. I want you guys to succeed as much as you guys want to succeed. So, and she started crying. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, she's real. Like our CEO is a real one, bro. That CEO like really cares about artists. Like she really, really cares about our artists. Yeah. Shout out our CEO one time. Like this room wouldn't be, I wouldn't be able to use this room if it wasn't for her. Like she's so awesome, bro. Like buys us really, really good food every now and then. I should hit her up soon. Ask her to buy us food again. After my diet. Am I ever gonna make a mixtape? You guys want to listen to a beat I just made yesterday? You guys want to listen to it? It's low-key super swag. Y'all want to listen to it? Oh, you want to listen to it, huh? Alright, check this out. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up? Hey. Oh, that bass though. Hey, what's up? Feel it, come on. Hey, woo. Hey, y'all don't even know. It's BM on the track, boy. You don't even know. It's that club hit right there. It's that ba. Ooh, y'all feel it? Do you guys hear the bass through your speakers? I don't know if you hear the bass through your speakers. This one's about to be crazy. I named it Effing Up the System. I think I'm gonna talk about how like I'm no longer fearful of anyone and anything. I'm just gonna get it. Yeah, this one fire, huh? Club music. If that's one of the goals when I drop the mixtape. They need to play it in the club somewhere. If not here, somewhere. If y'all are illegal and you guys go to the club and you hear my song, please DM me or make that video, put up that video and tag me, please. Please watch it. If it's at a club, I really want to see it, because that was one of my main goals for this year. And I actually finished my other song that I talked about last time, the Venom inspired one. Let's see. Yeah, this I can't let you listen to it anymore. This one I went pretty hard on this one. I'm not gonna lie. This one is a hard one. You know, I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. I really don't. Honestly, bro, I want to give you guys a music video with this, but I'll let you listen. I'll listen to the last part. Unless you want that smoke, 어디서 나서 먹이사 쓰는 낮은 위치에서 keep my name about your mouth. Unless you want that smoke, 여쭤봐봤던 난 너의 예상 외로 잘 컸어. That lion roar in the last part, bro, that's how I'm gonna end it. Like, I'm gonna just be like, that's that. This one's gonna be nasty, bro. DSP 음악 프로듀서 하자. 지금은 그렇게 하기에는 제가 아직 경험이 너무 부족하지만 그렇게 되면 저도 너무 좋죠. 저도 제 회사를 너무 사랑하고 저도 제 대표님을 너무 사랑하기 때문에 그렇게 되면 일단 저는 실력부터 키워야죠. 실력부터. 네. Oh, you guys think it's gonna hit one? Oh snap! 1 million hearts. Oh snap! Oh snap! I was only planning on doing this for like 10 minutes, but oh snap! We hit 1 million hearts, you guys. 1 mil. 1 mil. Snap. Ah! Someone said bye bye no nut November. Oh man, does that mean you? Oh man. Say no more. Say no more. But yeah. Man, see how, alright man, I was like unmotivated before, but I feel motivated now too. Like honestly, before I turned on this track and I was talking about motivation, the reason I wanted to talk about it is I want to get into my mind as well as talk about it with you guys, but I feel it now. I think you guys put the motivation in me, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. Hey. I made this like YG Nipsey Hussle type loop too. Like I'm gonna play it for you guys. It's pretty sick. 하나만 들려주고 this one's dope too. It's got that like sick feel, like that kind of like deep hip hop feel. You know what I mean? Like. Ooh, that's dark. That's super dark. It's gonna put you in a different mindset. Like that click noise in the background here, I'm gonna play this on solo for you guys. Oh my gosh. Like that just put it into the beat, like. Like, you could just like do so many dance moves. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be so sick, bro. Like, look, like, click, 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 click. Like, you could do so many dance moves with that. Like, I think for this one, it's a little bit more calm one than in comparison as the ones I was making. But this one, I think, like, if I just put the flow right in my rap, it could be a sick dance song. Like, when I put this out, I'm putting this out with a dance video for sure. Like, I'm not putting this out without no dance, like that click, 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 click. You know what I mean? That's like, God, that's gonna be so dope. But yeah, I got other stuff in the making too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm trying my best to stay motivated. Like, I got other stuff, you know, for KARD as well that I'm trying to make, but that has to be, you know, in talks with the label, and the label has to be okay with it as well. But I'm grinding, you know, like I'm constantly grinding. I'm constantly trying to grow as a producer myself as well. But it's fun, man. It's really, really fun. Click, 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 click. The click, click challenge. Oh, someone just made it. All right, click, click challenge. When I drop this, we're gonna start a click, click challenge, and wherever you are in the world, just freestyle to it. That's what we're gonna have. So just wait for it. Oh, man, this is about to be so sick. But yeah, man, I'm so glad you guys are feeling it. I'm so glad you guys are feeling like it. I'm in a very early stage of these songs, so they're not gonna drop for like a minute, like so. But I will do my best to drop them as soon as I can. Maybe I'll drop them one by one. Maybe I'll drop them all at once. You never know. But yeah, man. What software am I using? I use Logic. I use Logic right now. That's just how I started. Man, do you guys wanna? Should we talk about my journey as a producer? Like, I just started telling myself that okay, I could call myself a producer like not even too long ago, because I learned music production through YouTube, through the tube. You know what I mean? No one taught me how to produce. No one taught me how I just watched these videos of like tutorials on the tube to teach me how to use Logic, like how to record, like what type of materials I need, like, you know what I mean? I started with GarageBand. I started with GarageBand, and I was kind of just like messing with that just on my keyboard keys. Like ASDF would be like a certain amount of keys, and WE would be like the keys above it, like the black keys. And that's just how I learned. Self taught. I could say I'm self taught. You know what I mean? I didn't learn from anybody, and I learned from watching, really. And I think the lyrical part, I always wanted, starting out as a rapper, I always made sure I knew how to make a flow. I always made sure I knew how to make, lyrics. And I don't want to say I'm the most lyrically talented person, like, cuz I'm really not. I'm not good at Korean yet. I'm not good at Korean to the point where I could, like, write like these super dope lyricists, but I put feel in mine, you know what I mean? I put feel in mine, and I feel like I have a voice that can make people move, but just like feel the beat and whatnot, you know what I mean? But I always had the lyrical part, melodies and melodies and oh man, that son, shout out Nasun Hyung one time. Nasun Hyung put me on the melodies, bro. Like, if KARD didn't produce with Nasun, like in the beginning, I don't think I would be confident in making melodies. I was so hesitant with melodies, but after watching Nasan, like this is how we produced our first tracks. We be in the studio, and then Nasanyo would just like there would be instances where he would have the tracks and the guides ready and we'll follow it, but there'd be instances where he would just be in the side of the room where they're putting the tracks down, and I'd be in the side where the booth is, and then he'd be like, "Hey yo, Bia, can you sing this one part?" And then he would just sing it like that, and then like I would just put it down like that, and I'd be like, "Dude, are you a genius or something? How'd you come up with this?" And he's like, "No, you just feel and do it." And like I just been doing it for a while. I'm like, "Oh, that's so tight." He would sing the melody to me, I will put it down, and then he would sing the top chorus of it. Like he would sing a harmony of it. And he was like, "Hey, can you put it down?" I was like, "All right, yeah, I'll put it down." I put it down. I'd be like, "Man, how is he making this as he's going?" Like, I don't know. To me, Nasan Hyung was just a genius. So I was like, okay, like, it's possible. You know what I mean? It's possible. I feel like I can do it as well. So Nasan Hyung had a really really big influence on me. If Nasan Hyung wasn't the first producer for KARD, man, I promise you, I probably would have no confidence in what I'm doing right now. I think he instilled a lot of confidence in me, which is why I respect him and love him so much. Not only as a producer, but just as like a Hyung, you know what I mean? Like he has a very very positive aspect to him. So shout out Nasan Hyung one time. Do I have any tips for beginning producers? Man, listen to a lot of music. Um, listen to a lot of music. Um, save money. Save money. Producing takes up a lot of money. Having to buy speakers, keyboard, uh, 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 you know, hardware is expensive. You know what I mean? So definitely save money as well. Yeah. Genres. I try to not stick to one genre. Um, you want to listen to another one I made a while back? I don't know if this is gonna be used, so I'll just put it up. Let you guys listen to it. Ooh. I think this one I was trying to go for like I was listening to a lot of DJ Snake at a time. So like 그 flute 소리, I really love the flute sound. You know what I mean? I kind of wanted to put the flute in it. Like, I was like, oh, yeah. I was like thinking like I was like nota. I was like, whoa, what did I just play? And I just put that in there. I was like, man, if I put a beat like, that's why I put that in there. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna do anything with this though. This is kind of just it was almost like a practice one. So unless you guys are feeling it, we'll see. But yeah, man. Um, oh, you guys like it, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have played it for you. But yeah, I I made a couple dancehall ones as well. R&B one was this. Yeah, I like to make a couple R&B ones sometimes as well. This one was one I made a couple months ago. Yeah, That's this one was a fun one. Oh, I got one in the making right now as well. I'll let you listen to it a little bit. What was it called? What I call it? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Where'd it go? What'd I call it? I forgot what I named it. Is this it? Hold up, guys. Hold on. Let me find it. Ah, I remember what I called it. Is this it though? No, this is the one I just let you guys listen to. Oh, here it is. This one's gonna be tight too. This is an R&B one. This is one I want to release this winter as well. That guitar sound, man. I'm just listening. Like, I just found the guitar riff, and I was just like, oh man, I gotta use that. It's so dope. So, I'm making something right now. I actually have the verse and the hook down already. Actually, this one's gonna be called "Better Myself." Yeah, "Better Myself." That's also BM. Come to think of it, "Better Myself." BM. Yeah, that was gonna be dope. But yeah, I'm making a lot, bro. It's gonna be like a love song, kinda. A sad love song, I wanna say, but it's gonna be tight. Like, it's gonna talk about how the love is right, but the timing is wrong. You know how there are instances where sometimes like the love is there, but like, you know, situation and stuff like that can kind of get in the way, and that's something I'm gonna be talking about. But yeah, bro, like I'm making a lot of. I do say bro a lot, huh? Yeah, but it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Oh, what? Bubble Lip just said be more. Be more. I'm writing that down. Be more. Be more. Be more. That's tight. Be more. I think that's dope. Be more. You know what I mean? Be more. Just really, like, that's all you got? Come on, like, be more. You know, you could be so much more. Be more. That's so sick. Hey, shout out to you. That's tight. But anyways, man, I've had so much fun talking to you guys right now. I think I'm gonna end the V-app here. I didn't mean to go for an hour and 13 minutes, but the reason I wanted to start this V-app is not only motivation for me, but motivation for you guys as well. So hopefully I think I've motivated you guys, and you know, if you're about to go to sleep, have a good night rest. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you a lot. I love you know, conversating with you guys. I love being able to converse with you guys. So 예. 여러분, 오늘 참여해 주셔서 정말 감사하고요. 앞으로도 계속 열심히 할 테니까 걱정하지 마시고 조만간 또 좋은 음악을 들려드리도록 할게요. Yeah. And yeah, guys, have a really good night, have a really good day, have a really good morning. Thank you guys once again for tuning in, and can't wait to see you guys again. Peace.